I heard of Eddie Kenzo. I think we actually spoke one time. I can't remember exactly. But I think we did. Cindy. I don't. What'd you say? Who?
What of Pick about Pick
I haven't.
You haven't heard of the name,
Not yet. So maybe who not is being pregnant and being that stressed out sometimes. But the things you still have to do and the things I could, I did.
Nice. I definitely like this. Before we get into the open question.
Sorry?
Can I? Okay.
Because I don't want to make it too long, so you forget to have a couple of questions.
I can't hear. I can't hear. You can hear.
My name is Menja.
Sorry?
My name is Menja.
Menja.
So my question is, as the kid was talking about the relationship and stuff, have you ever been heartbroken before?
I mean, I've been hurt, but I don't think I've been heartbroken. I don't. Maybe I have, and I can't remember. But I think you remember something like that. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just the kind of person that, what happens, and I keep it moving. But I don't remember heartbreak.
We're helping you to never experience it.
Amen.
Hey, who's it?
Simi, welcome to Uganda.
Thank you.
I'm called Joya. I work with NTV and Spark TV. She introduced herself, so I thought it would be wise if I did so. So for starters, how does it feel being married to a celeb? Yet you're celeb too.
Okay, I feel like my answer would be different from someone that married someone that was a celeb when he became a celeb. When we started dating, neither of us were celebrities. Nobody really knew us. We were just, in this little room trying to figure it out. So, we came into limelight, almost at the same time. So, the trajectory of our relationship was very different. There was no pressure of, you're a celebrity. It just happened. We're working and, here we are. So, it's chill.
Okay, there was a moment you were at a talent site somewhere, so Adekunle appeared with Yoki, a surprise.
Oh, yeah.
So how did it feel? How did you feel?
I mean, you saw my face. I was very surprised because I didn't know it was I think the weekend after my birthday. And so I knew he was in the house with me that day. So he said he had an event, he had a show to be at. So obviously I was surprised when he just popped out in front of me, at the show. So that was very sweet. That was a very sweet gesture. Yeah.
Okay. Kenyans are saying Adekunle is from their origin. Is it true?
No.
Who said that?
Have you ever heard of it?
No, I've never heard that. That he's from Kenya?
Yes, that is originally from Kenya.
I've never heard that.
Okay.
But I can confirm that is not true. Yes.
Are you eyeing politics?
Am I?
Are you eyeing politics? Because we see you posting,
no.
your posts are centered on politics.
Yeah, I'm very...
You're ever complaining about your country, Nigeria,
I
as
feel
a
like
whole?
most of us Africans complain about our country, either privately or publicly, because they want them to be better, right? I'm not a politician. I don't think I've ever had any aspirations for politics, but I'm passionate about our growth and, us being better and also having better representation, because we the people were great, and we need our countries to reflect that, and I like to be about that.
Okay, rest in peace to Mobad. Can you tell us slightly what is happening in Nigeria? We last heard they exhumed his body, so what's taking place that
I have no idea. I don't know. All I know is that obviously his death was a terrible tragedy, and we hope that it can get to the bottom of it.
Why is it that Nigerians are making it? No, not saying it's a big deal, but before we didn't hear Mobadi's music or songs crossing countries, but now after his death, it's trying to top charts, and people are making it a very big deal.
I mean, for being honest, that's human nature. You know how they say sometimes you wait for people to pass until they give them the attention that they truly deserve. But I don't think that that's a Nigerian thing or an African thing. I think it's just human nature. So hopefully we can be better.
Okay. So, what brings you to Uganda?
I'm here for the... I mean, come on.
Of campus.
Yep.
What do you have to say about the Ugandan music industry as an artist from Nigeria?
I mean, okay, I'm going to say this as candidly as possible. I know that I know that we have sometimes there can be some, weird. I don't know what to call it, maybe like some weird energy. We see some African countries because um, we're all basically we're all the same people. But when you are represented outside of Africa, sometimes it may seem like some people have more. I'm making more noise, as opposed to others. Nigerian. I can only access. I only have the point of view of the Nigerian. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to speak like I know exactly what it is like here. That would be very disingenuous. That's fake, and I don't know how to be that way. I'm not a big listener of music either. I just think if I wasn't married to my husband, I probably wouldn't know his songs. But like I've heard a few people that have really piqued my interest, and I recently heard about Joshua Baraka, and that was nice. It would be nice if we have more African countries outside of Nigeria that would seep into our country the way our music also seeps into other people's countries. That's something that we ideally would love, and I know that everyone here would love that as well.
Yeah. How are some of the artists from Uganda which are training in Nigeria?
Who are who?
Training in Nigeria, artists from Uganda.
I heard of Eddie Kenzo. I think we actually spoke one time. I can't remember exactly, but I think we did. Cindy. I don't. What'd you say?
Jamaica?
Who?
What of people about Jamaica?
I haven't.
You haven't heard of the name, eh?
Not yet. Or maybe who knows?
Yeah.
So we are still giving the list of artists. You say
No, that's all. I was already saying that I don't really listen to a lot of artists, but I've heard of Joshua Baraka. I know of Eddie Kenzo. I think we have Sophie. Sorry? Yeah, Cindy. Don't let me make up names for you. First.
You don't want to do
On
that.
that, how do you come up? Sorry, how do you discover artists like this? Like, how do you come up with the idea of the music? How does that happen?
I guess sometimes the radio, and sometimes you have people DM you when when listen to music and you hear
Yeah. Yeah.
like even what's her name? I'm terrible with names. She's not Uganda. I've been drinking more.
La Bianca.
Yes, sorry. Her name is yes. Like before her, like I didn't really know a lot of community artists as well. She's from West Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes like you just trying to see. For me, it's actually usually the same thing. For like even Nigerian artists, sometimes you have to hear you on the radio or someone's playing your music or something.
Yeah. When you mentioned this coming back to the States and this traveling around as well.
Yeah.
When you move around, you realize things you're doing right as an artist and things you need to kind of improve on.
Yeah.
So start with the things you guys are doing right. When you move around to the States and other countries, when you get there, you're like, okay, I think we're doing this right. What's the things you're doing right as a musician and as your music industry in Nigeria?
Do you okay, me specifically as a Nigerian?
Yeah.
I think one thing that definitely helps is we have there are a lot of Nigerians everywhere.
Numbers?
Yes, numbers.
Yeah.
We have like lots of Nigerians everywhere, so like that kind of increases your audience base by default.
Yeah.
And I think again that like I said, I can only give you the perspective of a Nigerian.
Yeah.
So I think again because our personalities are very outgoing.
Yeah.
So we tend to make these relationships that because I think a lot of things happen very politically, and I mean that because of networking. Because when you know this person before you maybe make a song with them.
Yeah.
Before last year maybe. It was not very easy to see how, say, Nigerians might meet. There are certain features that were not as plausible as they are now.
Yeah.
And I think again, the more something happens, the more it's likely to happen.
What do you think you need to improve on?
Excuse me, just getting some water.
Yeah. Water.
I would say,
You got water section.
as a Nigerian or as a
Yeah. As an artist as well, Nigerian artist.
me personally.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like generally. There's always so much to improve on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe let's get into the creative process of you. How does it work? Do you have like set schedules for you to like create music? Does this happen on the go? Are you upstairs? All of a sudden, some comes to your head and you start building it out. Do you have like a mobile studio you came with? How do you
I
work?
didn't come here with a mobile studio, but I do have a mobile studio I tend to travel with, depending
Yeah.
on how long I'm going to be somewhere.
Yeah.
It's different. Every song is different. I have times when, you know, an idea comes to my head. My phone comes in handy. I would just record, like if I have a melody,
Yeah.
I would record it on my phone.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lyric, I put it down, and then when I'm in the mood to actually record, then I can go back to that idea. Sometimes I start from scratch, and maybe I have a deadline.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any one way.
Okay, so for a couple of artists, sometimes they make music and they think, okay, this is going to be a hit, and it doesn't turn out to be. And then
Yes.
certain songs kind of turn out to be hits, and you're like, how did this happen?
Yes.
Has that happened to you for particular songs? Like, did you know they were going to be hits, or did they just? And which one?
I remember when I first got in the industry, and people used to ask me this question. I don't think any artist actually puts on a song and thinks this might not be a hit.
You might want to
I
feel
think-
space on the album.
Okay, you mean I mean they have album songs, but I mean
Yeah.
like if you put out like a single,
Uh-huh.
you assume because for you to put it out, you have certain trust in it. I think there's only one song I just put out because I just wanted to put something out. And that's when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Yes, but I've definitely had songs where I felt like I thought it was going to do better and didn't do as well as I did. But I mean, I think that's not unusual.
Yeah.
All right. We know you
Hold on,
need.
is there anybody else that wants to ask me?
As well.
Go ahead.
Know that you
If it's so,
you have a lot of talented musicians here.
Yeah.
You need to work with one of them.
Oh, sorry, I
and who
like
could it be?
Now that you're in Uganda,
Yes.
we have a lot of talented artists here. You will need to work with one of them.
Yeah, if I love the music, of course. Pardon me?
That one person you need to work with.
I didn't hear that.
Have you thought about somebody in particular?
Who could be the
No,
lucky
like,
one?
if anybody reaches out to me, if I hear someone that I really, really like, I'm an artist, like I make music that I enjoy. It's not necessarily about where anybody's from or what. I have a lot of songs before that before I became a song, they were not like even in Nigeria. So that's for me. If I really like this person,
In Nigeria, do you have music associations and in Nigeria, do you have federations and associations of musicians?
yeah, they have a couple. I think. Not like all the artists are very active in the association, but we have a couple.
We have our own here.
Oh, you have one in.
We have one here. That's what she's asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you to collaborate with anyone, like, what are the qualifications of that person?
First of all, I have to like the song. I have to. I don't. That's just me. Because I have to connect with the song to be able to create like a verse for that song. Secondly, I have to like the personality.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I have to like the personality of the person because, like, if I don't connect with you, because I'm not by nature, I don't know how to pretend about things like that, so it probably wouldn't work. And thirdly, because music is also a business. I mean, it has to be something that works for you, for both of you. If you do this, it's going to do something for you as much as it's going to do something for the person as well.